drive my car? Who's gonna drive you home? Well, I'm a friendless stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? On the expressway to your heart.
All right, you know what that theme is? It's the auto show. Chip and Louie back from Louie Herron Toyota in Milledgeville. Special guest this week, Brad Duren, the service manager. And wow, been a quick hour winding down another show, Louie.
Yeah, and what do you think? You think you learned some things here?
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully, if you're listening, hopefully you're learning some stuff too. Again, we always talk, buying cars, and I think that's important. But I just, if we can get Brad here a couple times a year to kind of share with us some things on the service side, I think is important. And what we're going to talk about on this last break is just the specifically the lifetime warranty. A lot of people, they think when you hear lifetime warranty, it's almost like a cliche, like there's no value there, like it's unbelievable, And I think creatively, some other dealers, they do 20-year, 200,000, and it's same type of coverage, but it makes it sound more believable, right? I mean, lifetime is sounds crazy, but truthfully, the lifetime warranty we have is a true warranty. It's underwritten by somebody else, so we pay. It's kind of like an extended service contract, except we foot the bill. We take care of it. And a lot of people say, well, that's just powertrain. Well, I think you need to really be cautious, and Brad's here will validate. When you're looking at that items and you're talking about just the engine, you're talking about all the internal lubricated parts, the cylinder block, the cylinder heads, the flywheel, manifold, oil pan, oil pump, seals and gaskets, the thermostat housing, timing chain, the water pump, valve covers, transmission. You've got all the internal parts, the seals, the gaskets, the torque converter, transmission case. It also covers the front wheel drive, the rear wheel drive. That's the axle shafts, the bearings, the seals and gaskets as well, the locking rings. All these components, that when you say, oh, it's just powertrain, well, it's there's a lot of components inside that, and it's more than you think, and especially on a Toyota product, people buy these cars so they can last forever. So typically, manufacturers are smart. Their warranties go 3 year 36, right? And then the powertrain warranty goes 5 years 60 in most cases. You have some now that are doing 10-year 100, but they realize that after that point, you're on your own, so a Toyota we know runs forever, right? In theory, don't get myself in trouble. It doesn't literally run forever, but with lifetime warranty, we can keep that car on the road for life. And here's how: if something happens to that car with the transmission or the engine, the major components, the basically anything that makes the car move forward or backwards is covered for life, and there's no deductible. Right. Now, Brad, you've been around the car business for how many years now?
This is year number 38.
38 years. So when you and I first met, going back 4 years ago, in lifetime warranty, you realize that there's some value here with the lifetime warranty, but also let's tell the consumers when they get it what's important, because the warranty, just like a powertrain warranty from Toyota, if something happens and transmission's gone, and you have a 5 year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty from Toyota and it's 53,000 miles, the first thing Toyota is going to do is they want to see the records. Toyota's footing the bill. They want to see that have you done what you're supposed to do before they pay that claim. Mm-hmm. Talk about the lifetime warranty, the little things and the big things that have to get done that most people may not realize.
The lifetime warranty is a great benefit to the consumer. My word of advice to everyone, whether it's the manufacturer's warranty or someone offering you a lifetime warranty or one for 200,000 miles, what they base the coverage on is that you follow your maintenance guide that was supplied to you by the manufacturer to the T.
Very, very important. Now, when we say to the T, Brad, things that people wouldn't even realize. You're talking, if they say that you should balance and rotate the tires,
exactly.
You need to balance and rotate the tires.
Exactly right. And if they recommend an alignment one time a year, which most manufacturers do that alignment one time a year.
Now, here's what's important I want you to realize. Dealers like Louie Herron Toyota, we will offer services outside the boundary of what the manufacturer recommends. There's not a problem with that, and many other dealerships do the same thing, Chip. It's not a problem. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do those, though, to keep up with your lifetime warranty. You don't have to. But what you have to do is what is stated in your book. from the manufacturer. The reason being is you don't want to run into a situation where you've got a transmission issue and you think you've done what you're supposed to and you didn't, and now they don't want to pay the claim because now all of a sudden Louie Herron Toyota looks like we've done something that's not right. But it clearly states in your manual, when you buy a car from us, you get a little manual, a little booklet of what you're supposed to do. You've got a contract, and you've got to follow things. Now, what happens with Toyota? Now, you've had this experience before, Brad, with Toyota. They haven't paid a claim. Give me an example where they give grief and then what they do, like as far as goodwill. Talk about like where we've had an instance where there's 5 years, 44,000 miles, and something happens. What's a real life example? What happens then?
Like I say, when you have a problem, whether it's lifetime warranty or the manufacturer, like Louie said before, the first thing they're all going to ask for are the maintenance records. They're going to look for any gaps or omissions on things that you should have done. You know, they want to pay your claim, but they expect the consumer to hold up their end of the deal and perform all the required maintenance up to that point.
Now, Chip, I will tell you this, and I'll say this on the air, and it's no fun. Me and Brad, I don't know how many we've gone through this. I don't know, 4 years, probably 3 times, right? Where a consumer did not do what they were supposed to do. We place the claim, and the lifetime warranty company turns it down. So, as the dealer, now I'm stuck with a decision to make. Brad, as a service director, we're stuck with a decision to make. A, do we confront the customer and say, listen, when you bought the car, the lifetime warranty, you were supposed to do X, Y, and Z. The right thing is you were supposed to do X, Y, and Z. Well, they didn't do it. So as a dealer, what should we do, in your opinion, Chip?
Well, if you want to keep him as a customer, you got to keep him happy.
Yeah. So, and we've done that. So we've done that numerous times, 3 times to be exact. To me, that's numerous because transmission is not cheap. You're talking $3,000, $3,500 for a transmission. And when you don't do what you're supposed to do and the customer expects to get it for free, it really puts you in a spot. But again, Brad is again one of my best guys, best team members. We're focused on doing the right thing. And when you're in business, obviously the right thing is the customer's always right. So we urge everybody, and we urge the sales team, and we urge the service writers and the service drive. I mean, Brad, what do we do every time we have a service and a customer that chooses not to do it? Tell the consumers what we do so they know.
We actually have a stamp that will stamp your RO and request that you sign it, that you decline the repairs that are required to keep your warranty in effect.
Right. I see. And again, RO is car terminology for repair order. So when you have your service ticket and there's a recommendation that this has to get done, at that point the consumer doesn't really know if it's applicable to lifetime or not. Like every consumer, like I would be, look, I'm at the service shop, I need an oil change. Now you tell me I got $300. That's the mindset that people have. And now all of a sudden, now you're telling me I've got to pay this. Well, they have the choice, and at that point, we have to, obligation-wise, say, listen, by declining this, it's fine. You don't have to pay it, but you need to sign off that you realize this will contribute to your lifetime warranty. You're signing off that you're omitting and declining that. We're trying to cover our basis and do the right thing, and we want the consumer to do the right thing. But we think it's a great benefit. The lifetime warranty is cost them nothing. Listen, I don't mind sharing with everybody. I mean, because of scale, I mean, the lifetime warranty, I've done it on new and every used car under 100,000 miles. I'm giving up $350 every single time that I pay. So when people say, well, you're not really giving it away, it's in the price of the car, I'm paying for it, and that's validated every day when we match or beat other prices from other dealers, and they still get the lifetime warranty. So for me, on my end, I'm looking at it like, hey, we're giving you something that has a lot of value. Brad's been in the service business almost 40 years. It is a tremendous value, but it's important for you to know what you need to do, and we're always going to do the right thing and stand by our customer base and make sure that we keep them happy. But I think it's important that we cover the lifetime warranty. Again, when you buy a new or used car, that's what you get at no charge. I also want to make sure that we have rental cars. Everybody knows, and Brad, we've done a great job just to letting everybody know that we rent cars. Brad, our fleet is up to how many cars now?
We actually have 26 vehicles now.
Okay, 26 vehicles. We get somewhere between 70-80% of them are rented out at all times, so it doesn't leave much leeway and margin. So customers want to know, hey, what does a rental cost me? Honestly, whether it's Enterprise, Hertz, Avis, or Louie Herron Toyota, those prices will fluctuate based on how many cars are sitting on the ground, how many are gone, what they normally go for. But we definitely want to take care of all of our customers, and we've done a great job. So we rent cars at the lake and at the Toyota dealership. And, of course, we service Lexus, and if we can't save you 25% on your Lexus service, we'll pay for the whole bill. So those are some things on the service side. On the sales side right now, again, I urge everyone, the car market is booming. Things are going great. If you have bad credit, at our dealership, we've got fantastic guys that handle that stuff, whether you've gone through divorce or the economy's got you down or you've been downsizing your job. We've got ways to help you out with that. And so, right now, if you're in the market, I definitely would consider stopping by the Toyota dealership. Again, most everyone knows we're right across the street from Starbucks. So, Chip, you've been there many times on the Love Bucket, which is coming up next week.
Yep.
And
Love Bucket last Friday of every month.
That's right. So you see the traffic and the folks that are there, and we just want to thank all the consumers that have serviced with us. Brad, we've been on a tear, have we not? I mean, we've been so blessed and fortunate.
We have. This year has gone really well for us so far.
Yeah.
And let me just say one thing about Brad. 38 years experience. I've seen a lot of service guys. Brad knows it. I mean, he is one of the smartest guys when it comes to servicing a car that I've ever seen.
Well, and for me, and for those that are listening, and most of our local folks that listen to Doc 103.9, most of the folks in this area, they know Brad, and I can't. The thing that impresses me, and I tell him all the time, is his integrity, his character, and the way he does business. I mean. And for me, that just means a lot because, we've been together now 4 years, and it doesn't matter what decision has to be made. He kind of knows my perspective, and before he even brings me something, he says, this is what I've done, and it would have been the decision that I make, which is always take care of the customer. So
that's great.
Come do some business with us. We'd love to meet you if you've never done business with us and be a part of our family. And if you have done business with us in the past, again, just a huge thank you for keeping us in business and allowing us to do the things in the community we do and just taking care of us.
All right. We'll be back the same time next week. Brad, great to have you here. Thanks. Come back again often.
Thank you.
All right.
Baby, you can drive my car. Who's gonna drive you home? Well, I'm a friendless stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? On the expressway to your heart.
All right. We've got more of your favorites. We'll check the weather forecast coming up. This is Doc 103.9.